Oh, hello there. I didn't know that you were here. I guess it's time for another English lesson. I guess it's time for another English. I guess it's time for another English lesson, huh? Okay, so let's continue with Unit 5A, Globetrotting. And today we're going to be talking about a trip to the beach. That's where I am right now. So we are going to be talking about two scenarios. I'm going to show you a video before each of them just to give you an idea of what I'm going to be talking about. So let's get started. Wow, so many people. This beach is so crowded. Oh man. Oh wow. Is there any space for me? Oh man. Oh man, so many people. Oh gosh. All right, so if you want to talk about a beach experience on a crowded beach, here are some useful vocabulary. Over the moon means you're really happy. Crowded beach, beach has a lot of people. Rest, disturb, kicking up sand, loud music, drive me up the wall, spill soft drink. So I'm going to be telling a story about going to a crowded beach using these words here. Yesterday I was over the moon because I could finally go to the beach. I have been waiting for many months, been stuck at home, not being able to go out. So thank you, dear Prime Minister, for releasing the lockdown. So as I got to the beach, I realized that I wasn't the only person with that idea because it was a crowded beach. Look at it, there's so many people over there. It was really hard for me to find a spot, so after walking around for 15 minutes, I finally found an empty space where I could sit down and rest. I was over there enjoying the sun, enjoying the atmosphere, enjoying the sound of the waves and the birds, when I realized why that space was empty. It was because there were a group of boys over there and their behavior was disturbing everybody else. They were kicking up the sand, they were playing loud music that was explicit, and they were really driving me up the wall. Finally, I couldn't take it when one of them spilled soft drink all over my fabulous body. I yelled at them, kicked sand into them, and then I stormed off. I went back home unhappy and angry. It was a sad day, but I was finally able to visit the beach. At least I appreciate that. And I'll be looking forward to going back again. But this time I will be careful and I will be early so I don't get to sit next to a bunch of rowdy boys. What do you think? Did you like the example that I gave you? You will be doing a speaking assignment today, so this is how you do it. And this was how I did mine earlier as well. First, you introduce why do you want to go to the beach? And then you go to the body where you talk about what did you do there at the beach? How was the beach like? How did you feel? And why do you feel that way? And then you go to the conclusion and you say, would you go again to the beach? And what did you learn from your experience at the beach? Bonus! If you remember in one of the previous lessons, I talked about English idioms. It would be great if you can use one of those idioms in your speech. Now, let me show you how to do all these things again in a second situation. This time, I will be adopting the I'll be adopting the persona of a female windsurfer. Yeah, let's go! Hey y'all! Surfing away! Yep, that's me. Surfing the waves on my windsurfer. Hi! Yeah, it's so much fun! Surfing. Oh, what the heck is that? What the heck? Alright, so here are some useful vocabulary for talking about this experience. Windsurfing, the activity that we saw just now. It's called windsurfing. Shark's fin. Jumped out of my skin means being afraid. Rush out, burst out laughing, play a trick on, wanted the ground to open up and swallow me. And this last one means being very, very embarrassed. So I'm going to talk about the experience, and this time I'm adopting the persona of a windsurfing girl. Hey everyone, windsurfing girl here. Yesterday I went windsurfing all alone by myself because that's how the cool girls do it. I got out my gear, I drove over there and unpacked everything by myself. I dragged it to the beach and I saw, wow, the weather is so great, the winds are so strong, it's a perfect day to be windsurfing. And so I just started to enjoy the waves and the wind on my windsurfing board, getting in the flow of things, and suddenly I saw a shark's fin. Oh my god. And then I saw a shark's fin. Oh my god, I jumped out of my skin. I quickly rushed out of the water and ran onto the beach. That's when I realized that someone was playing a trick on me because a group of boys were laughing at me. I was so embarrassed. I wanted the ground to open up and swallow me. But I was really hurt, really shocked, and really scared at the same time. I just started crying. I couldn't help it. I took my surfboard and I just walked away. I packed everything into my car, got in, was about to drive off when suddenly I heard someone knocking on the window. I looked out and it was those boys. I opened the window and they actually came to apologize. I was still very hurt. I was still very angry. But they looked really sorry. And I wanted to be the bigger person. And so I forgave them. But I also gave them a piece of my mind. Because nobody messes with Missy right here. Okay? Don't you mess with this. Did you enjoy that? Are you ready to do one of your own? So go over to the Google Forms right now and you'll find an assignment where you have to record a 1-minute video of yourself speaking about one of 2 situations. And you don't have to do it as yourself. You can act as one of these characters if you want. You can be Uncle Roger. You can be Nilofa, someone very atas. You can be the Hulk. You can be Yoda if you want to. Or you can even be a 5-year-old child, speaking from their perspective. I hope that you will participate in this activity. I will be giving you feedback based on what you've given me in the Google Forms. Next up, what not to do when driven up the wall. You want to find out? Stay tuned for the next lesson.